Hello everybody, I hope you had a good weekend. I kept it relaxed, wanted you to focus on your stretching and your mobility. Getting into a new week, I'm going to change the pattern of the workout slightly, trying to bring in a new block. The pattern will be divided into three different segments. We're going to start focusing on strength building. So every day we're going to focus on 2 to 3 movements which will be focusing on building up on strength on a specific body part. From there we will do a 10 to 15 minute metabolic conditioning, a high intensity workout. We'll try to keep a gradual build up. The last part of the workout, that is the after party, I want to inculcate and build in the habit of stretching and rolling and release. So we will be working on that as well. All right. So it's a Monday morning, taking the workouts or the movements from the previous weeks. The first movement, I'm going to show you 2 different variations. My first variation will be for my beginners group, where it's slightly easier. People who've been training for a longer time and they've built up some good mechanical skills. I will be increasing the intensity. When I say increasing the intensity, I will be making it a little more tougher. If you feel the first movement itself is challenging, you don't have to progress. If you unnecessarily try to experiment and progress without building the base, you're going to injure yourself. So I would request you to be wary, be careful in terms of progressions. Sounds good? All right. So I've got a dumbbell with me. The first movement we're going to do is a reverse lunge. I'm going to show you 2 different variations. But to start with, first, what is a reverse lunge? Standing with my feet behind my mat, I want you to take a big lunge back, touch your knee back on the ground, and stand up tall. Up, stand up tall. Remember, every time you lunge down, I want you to touch your knee on the ground, stand up tall. Now that's the basic lunge. Now for my beginners, what I want you guys to do is I want you to get yourself a weight. I have a dumbbell. You can get yourself any weight in any form as long as it's safe. If you think you don't have a dumbbell, take a backpack, fill it with water bottles, put it on your back, and increase the load which you're going to work on. So to start with, if you have a dumbbell or a weight, hold it in front, lunge back, stand up tall. We're going to finish one leg at a time. So let's finish off with one leg. That's for my beginners group. For my intermediate group, if you have a dumbbell or if you have any weight, we're going to take it overhead, and from here, if I'm holding the weight in my right hand, my same leg is going to go back, stand up tall, back, stand up tall. Remember, if you're holding the weight, I want you to really punch that weight overhead, and every time when you're standing up, I don't want you to lean forward. That's your first movement for the day. Focusing a lot on your legs. That's your glutes, your hams, and your quads. That's what we are focusing on. The second movement, we're going to look at goblet squats. We've done it plenty of times. To show you what is a squat, feet shoulder width apart, squat down, stand up tall, squat down, stand up tall. To show you from the side, maintaining a standard where my hip goes below my knee, back is straight, stand up tall. When I say goblet squats, we're going to again hold the weight right in front, squat down. Now, that's a regular goblet squat. What I'm adding to it is a tempo work. Means you're going to manage and maintain the speed at which you move. That is a 4-second down. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Come up. 1, 2. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means one squat is going to take you 9 seconds. 4 seconds down. Pause for 2 seconds at the bottom. 2 seconds up, and 1 minute on the top. Now, an important thing in this to focus on, I want you to move at all times. That means when I say 4 seconds down, I want you to keep on moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, now pause, 5, 6, now start moving up, 7, 8, relax. Now a lot of times we tend to move this 4 seconds as 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not what I'm looking at. The idea is to keep on moving. If you think moving down on your own with a count is challenging, you can just take a step, keep a stopwatch in front of you, let the stopwatch run all the time, and just maintain your movement based on that timer. So if you try to move fast, that's not the idea of the workout. So if you want, try keep yourself light in the weight in terms of holding on to the weight. Focus on the tempo. That will really give you the burn what we are looking at. Right? That was the second movement. The third movement is a single leg hip bridge. We do it, or we've been doing it for so many weeks. Now I'm going to add a little twist to it. What I've done is I've got this little sandbag for you. You can keep a little elevated platform. You can keep anything, whatever you want, to give yourself the resting foot, a slight elevation from the ground, and single leg hip bridge. We're going to hold by keeping our foot on that elevated ground, and we're going to hold that. Once you're done, change, same single leg hip bridge with the other leg. Now, the difference in keeping your foot on the ground and keeping it a little elevated will make your hamstrings a little more activated, right? You're going to put a lot of load and stress on your hamstring. That's what we're looking at. Once you're done, that will be your strength movement for the day. Now, 3 strength movements. The next workout, we're going to do what we call as an every minute on a minute, in putting 2 movements in the day. The first one, for my beginners gang, we're going to do without any weight, but we're going to try to move fast. We're going to do reverse lunges, but this time we're going to go alternate. Yeah, we've done that. That's for my beginners. For my alternate gang, I'm going to make this a little more tougher. We're going to do this reverse lunge, converting into a jump lunge. Show you how the movement's going to look like. I'm going to go down from here, jump up, down, jump up. Just make sure every time when you lunge down, the knee should touch but not bang on the ground. So be safe, explode up from the ground, and keep on moving. I wanted to really see you jump tall and move fast in this, right? That's your first one. The second one is a regular air squat, body weight. The idea is to move fast. That's for my beginners. For my intermediate guys, got to make it a little more challenging. So we're going to do the same movement. Instead of a regular squat, we're going to add a jump to it. Can't keep things simple. So we're going to go down, jump. Every time you squat down, make sure it is a controlled squat. It's going to take the heart rate up. Focus on building that speed. Focus on keeping that intensity of the workout, and then call it a day. Have a good weekend, guys. I'm going to see you guys soon. Have a good weekend. Stay safe and stay strong. See you soon.